Harsefeld Municipality operates a range of public facilities. Here in Lower Saxony, like in many other communities, sewage treatment plants are the major energy consumers. About 20% of the local power is typically used for the treatment of wastewater. Here in Harsefeld, this is different. The sewage treatment plant was optimized, with a striking result. We were able to save 270,000 kilowatt hours of electricity. Additionally, we were able to increase the electricity production so that in 2014 we generated more power than we used. It was a long road to this success. First, the operators of the wastewater treatment plant had to find out which of the over 200 components are the greatest power guzzlers. In order to do this, they installed a process control system in 2010, recorded all consumption levels, and then began to optimize the system. Uneconomic pumps or motors were exchanged or redimensioned. The wastewater treatment process was adjusted in many areas and better monitored. Now, for example, at 6 critical points of the system, the electrical power consumption of single plant components is separately identified and evaluated. Here we measure the electrical current of the individual components to see whether the optimizations have been effective. We can also compare this to other sewage treatment plants and see whether further optimizations are possible. In addition to saving energy, investments in energy generation were made. In a new fermenter, bacteria convert sewage sludge into methane. The gas is purified, stored, and then used in a new thermal power station for the generation of energy. Additional electricity is supplied by a photovoltaic system located on the office building. In Harsefeld Municipality, energy and local climate action management are not limited to the sewage treatment plant. In all public properties of the municipality, for example, in the public swimming pool, the consumption levels are regularly monitored and documented in a comprehensive energy report, which is presented and discussed by the municipality once a year.
Das gibt uns die Möglichkeiten.
This not only allows us to compare the data to the previous year, but also to compare the property to other properties in the entire federal territory. For 20 years, one has practiced efficient energy management, successfully reduced costs, and minimized CO2 emissions here. Because the well-organized and central analysis of the consumption data of all properties allows for rapid and effective decisions in Harsefeld. These results are then discussed in public committee meetings. Conclusions can be made, and it can be determined in which buildings should be invested. Through energy savings, the investments in the wastewater treatment plant have meanwhile been refinanced to 100%. The power consumer has even become a power generator. And this is not only a benefit for the climate. Through a decrease of wastewater usage fees, the citizens of Harsefeld benefit twice.